First, a word on Her Majesty's condition. She and Shinsu both remain asleep, as they likely will be for some time. However, her wound has begun to close, and her breathing and pulse are both steady. At the very least, her life is no longer in danger. By all appearances, she is peacefully at rest. And if she dreams, her dreams are pleasant. I recall when she was young, and she would nestle in Shinsu's feathers, like a hatchling with its mother. She has had no rest since then, especially not since her power awakened. She told me once that if she ever did let herself rest, she'd grow far too fond of it. I can only hope that now, she can finally enjoy the sleep she deserves. Pardon my sentimentality. Regardless of all that, Her Majesty will be indisposed for the foreseeable future. As her tactician, I will offer support in her place as best I can. And so, to business. I trust you've all read the report? If so, you'll recognize the name of Gaon. Allow me to introduce him. Together with the adversary, he defeated one of Darmor's apostles, Kalin. When the Apostle Reyna attacked us here, he volunteered to lend his strength again, and played a key role in Her Majesty's rescue. I am happy to say he wishes to continue assisting us.
Hello, I'm Gaon, the Black Tortoise Anima. The Maple Alliance showed me that this world needs help. I have a lot to learn, but I'll do all I can for you.
The Black Tortoise? I've heard stories. They say tortoise anima are some of the most powerful.
There'll be time for personal greetings later. For now, I must insist that we proceed. To the heart of the matter, then. Reyna's attack was a clarion call. The High Flora have us clearly outnumbered and far outgone. They breached the heart of the city and abducted the Empress herself. My thanks and praise to all our heroes who rescued the Empress and forced them into retreat. For those who may not have heard, Shinsu gave all her remaining power to the adversary. As for the Empress, her power was taken by the enemy. Against Darmor, without a commander, our chances are grim to say the least. Moreover, the Flora army has shown that they can strike beyond Grandis, directly at Maple World. And then, there's the issue of the Transcendence power. I believe everyone here is aware that Her Majesty is, perhaps was, a Transcendent in waiting. The Flora army's objective was to seize her power for themselves, and they succeeded. We understand they used a special crystal to absorb her power. Even they couldn't have constructed such a device overnight, which means Darmor had been planning this attack for a long time. We knew of the enemy's existence, and of their dreams of conquest. But we let ourselves believe that they were only a threat to other worlds, not ours. Not so soon. As the Alliance's tactician, that shame belongs to me. But shame is of no use to us now. We must act at once. Our immediate goal is threefold. First, we must take back Her Majesty's power. Second, we must learn precisely what Darmor intended to do with it. And third, once we've learned all we need to know, we will seize the initiative.
You want to spring an attack on them?
That's bold of you, Nineheart.
To be clear, no. I do not propose to attack them. Not directly. Rather, we determine what Darmor seeks, and we reach it before he does.
What he seeks? You mean other than the godly power he's already taken?
Correct. Edea, you remember. Think back to Cernium. Darmor disguised himself as a theologian, Aaron, and looked through the Cernium library for books on the ancient gods. In Arcus, he used the Angler Company to confirm the power of an ancient god. Then in Odium and Shangri-La, he sent Kaling after the Godsphere, which could steal that power.
So you think Transcendence powers aren't enough for him, and he wants the ancient gods' powers too? But then why did Aaron?
Yes. Why did he restore the burning library? It seems that would only leave more information for his enemies. Would that he were so capricious. But his search for divine power is as irrefutable as it is obsessive, and we need not imagine that much power in the hands of a corrupted transcendent. Therefore, we must find any ancient gods who still remain, and keep their power from him. With that in mind, adversary, would you show them, please?
So that's the World Heart.
And it can absorb the power of gods?
Indeed. And in the adversary's hands, it may be our only weapon against Darmor's ambitions. We can cut him off from his search for power, and add to our own at the same time.
So we know what we need to do.
Yes, we must scour every world for the remnants of the ancient gods and secure their power. It's our most critical task. Unfortunately, it's a bit unclear where to start. And of course, the High Flora won't sit idle while we're searching. We need to keep an eye on their troop movements, and move our own troops accordingly. Carlisle and Cernium could tell us more about that, but we're still rebuilding our communication network after the invasion. Edea, please go to Grandis and gather any information you can. Bring it back to us as soon as possible. Irina, please contact Rusty in Arcus. He may have news for us.
I have...
Claudine, once we know where to go, I want your people to go there. Get a team ready to move.
Hey everybody, listen!
Gown?
This is happening.
Gown, that light. It's pointing toward Grandis. What can you tell us?
I was afraid this would happen. I was going to tell you. The jewel embedded in this spear. It was blessed by an old friend of mine. Keira. The ancient goddess.
But, wait. Weren't you divinely appointed to fight the ancient gods? Please, explain.